Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That's been cut out, well played. Alvarez. João Cancelo calmly anticipates. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Who else?
Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vitinha. Romero spots it and intercepts. Alvarez. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Fernandes. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, what has happened here? Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Alvarez. Fernandes. Now it's Martinez. Quarter of an hour played. Well read, nice interception. Molina. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chris, can he finish? It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's taking no chances there. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, it's hit the post! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Portugal have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Back into the middle. Oh, it's come off the upright. Alvarez. And it's Cancelo. And he's had a hit! Oh! Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You just know there is no stopping that.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, super find.
Oh, that's such a good run.
Goes in for the header! Oh, taken with style! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Argentina give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's intervened well there. He's picked his way through. De Paul. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Messi. No, he's not getting his way this time. And he's managed to get free. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Alvarez. Looking for options for movement. Martinez. And the ball's come loose here. Tagliafico. Fernandez. Alvarez. De Paul. To McAllister. He's shifting through the gears here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to add to his goal. Looking for the run. Lovely bit of skill. Fernandes. Talinia wins the duel this time. Rafael Leao! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rafael Leao actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. Has a look and plays it forward. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Molina, who does have an assist to his name.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Nuno Mendes. And they've got a throw. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Nice ball. Tries a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Martinez. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's looking to set free a runner. Chance! To Paul! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Argentina just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Shapes to shoot! He's scored!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So is this the start of a comeback? Messi. In with the challenge. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Bruno Fernandes. McAllister. Fernandes. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they've finally cottoned on to the fact that this centre-forward is talented, highly talented.
Romero did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. De Paul. Martinez. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Bernardo Silva. And that's gone loose. Romero cuts it out.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Otamendi. Alvarez. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
McAllister. Palhinha does well to get it back. Palhinha takes control of it and he's on the move. Romero did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Hits one! Sticks it away! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Argentina get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Ruben Dias. Oh, can he get onto this? Gonzalez. Martinez. Now it's McAllister.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mendes with a definite foul there. Romero. Rafael Leao. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Now Ruben Diaz. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Rafael Leao. Cristiano Ronaldo touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And it's Cancelo. Vitinha looking to run onto it. Oh, nice touch. He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Played out towards the right wing. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, played through for the wide man. Romero cuts out the pass. Messi. Rafael Leao. So nearly the perfect ball. Gonzalez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's that, the end. Portugal can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And Bernardo Silva! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's onside. And that's been repelled. He shifted it to the flank. Bruno Fernandes. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the very all-round capabilities of this fella, Bruno Guimaraes. He's strong, competitive, aggressive without the ball, but one of the better distributors when he's on it. He usually slots into a deep midfield role, linking up with the wide men and centre-backs, but he's just as effective when he gets further up the pitch to find something more telling.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Referee has just said play on. Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Vitinha! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Marquinhos. Brazil looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Looks to the other side. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Pinches it off him. And that has been cut short. Rafael Leao. Vitinha.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got away. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's gone backward here. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. And that has been cleared. Rafinha. For Joelinton. And it's Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's managed to get free. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that should get the job done. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao on a charge down the left. And here's Cristiano. Real chance! And he's heaved it away. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Bruno Guimaraes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's not got that quite right. Bruno Fernandes. Danilo. And there's the end of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Portugal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break. Portugal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Ruben Dias with the foul.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Bruno Guimaraes. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And that is out of play. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Vitinha. Spread out to the left. Rafinha. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again.
649 espectadores.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. João Palhinha. And still, we await the first breakthrough. And he has been fouled there. He's picked his way through.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Rafael Leao to Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. No, that's been intercepted. Gabriel. Oh, that's fabulous. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Neymar! Drilled in low. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Oh, important interception. Bruno Fernandes. Looking for options for movement. Rafael Leao. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, that has not gone well. Joelinton. This is promising. Well, played right into his path.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's only too happy to take that back. João Cancelo with a definite foul there. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Portugal are down to 10 men. Decent hit from there. Marquinhos. And it's Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Rafinha. Big header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Vitinha. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and that's gone loose. Shot could be on. And it's been shipped out wide.
2 minutos de compensação.
Brazil have a free kick. Marquinhos. And it's Danilo. And he's intervened well there. Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. Bruno, chance! Oh, it's in! And that might well be that! Simplicity itself.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Marcou para Portugal. Número 8.
And the referee brings it to a close. Portugal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, they could break here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Molina, great ball if he can get there.
That's good defensive concentration.
Foot in. Molina got a long way forward to join the attack.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vitinha. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Alvarez. Otamendi with the clearance. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bernardo Silva! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third, and the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, it seems he just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Bruno Fernandes. Still goalless at the moment. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Ruben Dias. Vitinha. And he was quick to react. Messi. De Paul. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Defending of the desperate variety. Messi. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Vitinha. Oh, good-looking ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. The ball simply refused to be outdone there. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Rafael Leao. And now the hit! Good strike, quite an alarm. McAllister.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he lines up a cross. Cleared without hesitation.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Rafael Leao. And João Palhinha. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cancelo. Oh, good read. Tagliafico. Alvarez. And he's managed to get free. Shot could be on. Into the box. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Stood up well to him there. And that could set him on his way. And he's onside. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Vamos todos saudar os nossos jogadores.
That gets things going for the second half.
Portugal clearly have been the better side.
And Martinez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Martinez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out to the left flank. Vitinha. And here's Bernardo Silva. João Palhinha. To Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Martinez. Martinez is onto this. That's beautifully weighted. He's got the shot away! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Rafael Leao. Interesting ball. Still absolutely nothing to report here. Vitinha! Goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Marcou para Portugal. Aos 61 minutos de jogo, com a camisola número 23.
Portugal have fired themselves in front.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
McAllister. Alvarez in acres of space out wide. He's through here. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
De Paul. Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through here. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bruno Fernandes. Tagliafico makes the interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Vitinha. Fernandes. Alvarez. McAllister.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things...
De Paul! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's a smartly directed ball. Played over towards the opposite flank. And that was asking just too much of him. Argentina can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
McAllister. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Messi. He's got away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nice bit of trickery. Now he's off and running. And it's Bernardo Silva.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Portugal leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Molina could try cutting inside here. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Palacios.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gonzalez. He has found the way through. That is lovely. Tagliafico is in a really good position out wide. And that has been knocked clear. Bernardo Silva. And it's Cancelo. And that has been slung wide. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. João Palhinha picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started. Just eases him off the ball. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao plays it in. Backward it goes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bruno Fernandes goes short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
João Palhinha. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Referee has just said play on. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's decent hit! Mendes gets it clear. Great defending, strong and determined. Played back in. Mbappe! Oh, that's an excellent interception. João Cancelo. So it is still 0-0. And here's Rafael Leao. Camavinga. Dembele in acres of space out wide. It's Dembele! Goal, France! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Marcou para a França. Aos 23 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 11.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Barcola providing an outlet on that flank. Diogo Costa claims it.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Chouameni. Hernandez. Palhinha does really well to win the ball there. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Missed by a fraction. Konate. João Cancelo does well to get it back. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Keeper's dealt with that. He's tried one! Magnificent! A finish of true class! Portugal are level.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
36 minutos de jogo. Camisola número 8.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Great ball, and he's in here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Camavinga. Vitinha. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out towards the right wing. Chouameni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Koundé. He's got away. That's very neat. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! What a wonderful goal! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Portugal take the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Vamos ter 3 minutos.
Now it's
de
Cristiano
compensação.
Ronaldo. Ah, that's a fine interception. Camavinga. Ball played for Conte. Barcola. Bernardo Silva. Hernandez. And the whistle goes for half-time. Portugal come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Portugal have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Nicely weighted ball. Camavinga. And that is masterful defending. Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the left flank. Rafael Leao. He is through here. Turns and goes back. Vitinha! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Koundé. Here's Tchouaméni. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Dembele. That is good strength. That's good play. Foot in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free. Now it's Kante.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
João Cancelo. João Palhinha. Cristiano Ronaldo, out towards the flank. Camavinga, Conte. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Ruben Dias. João Palhinha. To Bruno Fernandes. Pass somewhat off target. Rafael Leao is onto it in a flash. João Palhinha. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao puts his foot on the gas. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Rafael Leao. The fullback is in acres of space here. Can he finish? Has another go! No mistake! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's been caught napping. Camavinga. Not the most accurate pass. Hernandez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. João Palhinha. Now, can he find a finish? Vitinha. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's picked his way through. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's a good ball out wide. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Barcola. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Cleared away. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
That'll be a throw-in. And it's Rabiot. Oh, well played, well sorted out. João Cancelo. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Hernandez. Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Deftly done. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Time added on will be 2 minutes. João Palhinha. Conte. And that will be the final act. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Bernardo Silva voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction and hopefully the style of contest.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. No way through, so back looks for the finish. That was superb goalkeeping.
João Palhinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rafinha. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Linton. So we're still where we started right now. Works it forward. First quarter of an hour gone. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. João Palhinha. Now that's well seen too. Bruno Guimaraes. That is a great pick out. It's Neymar! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Neymar with the short one. Hits one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Linton is there, and he can pick it up. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Climbs up big! And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Vitinha.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Brazil looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't...
Tries a shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Marcou para o Brasil. Aos 29 minutos de jogo, com a camisola número 10, Neymar.
Brazil have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Cristiano Ronaldo touches it back.
He's got no choice here.
Rafael Leao! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Distributed tidily.
Rafinha really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
It's Neymar! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Marquinhos.
Portugal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Linton. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And it's Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. And here's Bernardo Silva.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Vitinha does well to get it back. Bernardo Silva. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well played. Bruno Guimaraes. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Bernardo Silva is the guilty party there. Now it's Neymar. And it's Cancelo. And they win it back again. Linton. Neymar. Rafinha could try cutting inside here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bruno Fernandes. Driving forward. Vitinha. Pass is just off target. Bruno Guimaraes. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's there to clear it. Out for a throw. Vitinha. Vitinha under intense pressure.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Fiddles it through. Turns and goes back.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Portugal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. And he's in on goal. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Goes down, but nothing given.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And the ball is out of play. Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Now it's Rafael Leao.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Bernardo Silva. Danilo tries to clear. Now it's Rafael Leao. Opts to play it back. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, there's a probing ball. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Marquinhos. No unnecessary risks. And time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good strength. Rafael Leao. Neymar.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. There's the shot. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Portugal still without a single shot on target. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, no joy this time. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Danilo. For Joelinton. And it's Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's managed to get free. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
João Palhinha. Passes short and sharp. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Guimaraes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Danilo. Joelinton. Rafinha.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
And the pass is intercepted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Out of play for a throw. João Palhinha. There's the cross.
There they go, hunting again.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Marquinhos. Marquinhos pokes it out wide. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it, plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Portugal really are going to need to improve in a hurry.
Shapes to shoot! Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, played right into his path. And the flag, decent hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Big header! Bruno Fernandes clears. Joelinton, Palhinha does well to get it back.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And they can counter here. Joelinton. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He has found the way through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bruno Fernandes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a shade optimistic. Played over towards the opposite flank. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected.
898 espectadores.
And here's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nuno Mendes. Mendes goes steaming forward. Vitinha! And that is expertly dealt with. Bruno Fernandes with the short one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Brazil have the chance to go the other way. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Now it's Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well played. Joelinton. And it's Danilo. Rafinha. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, right place, right time. Joelinton. He shifted it to the flank. Just about up to 75 minutes. And there's green grass ahead of him. Vitinha. Vitinha! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. He's gone forward. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Marquinhos. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And that's a throw-in. Bruno Guimaraes. Brazil looking to pass their way through. And here's Neymar. And the shot! And it's in! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Oh, this looks sharp. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Danilo. To Marquinhos. Rafinha has it in a wide position. He's found a way through. Oh, terrible pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Brazil probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Rafael Leao. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. João Cancelo gets across to intercept that. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Portugal could still be playing, Peter, and probably still be trying to score. It might just be causing some edginess to the camp.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Vitinha. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, that has not gone well. Bruno Guimaraes, João Cancelo cuts out the pass. Now it's Bernardo Silva. João Palhinha.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Guimaraes. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Not the most accurate pass. Spread out to the left. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Turns and goes back. Rafael Leao! Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cleared away. Portugal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Still goalless. Neymar. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That has ended up in no man's land.
Brazil clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, they can break here. And it's Cancelo. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Vitinha, João Palhinha. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes!
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is
Oh, he's
filled.
through the middle. And that is expertly dealt with.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's found a way through. Bruno Guimaraes. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. For Joelinton. Gabriel. And it's Marquinhos. Marquinhos. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Joelinton. And Danilo. Neymar. Rafinha. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Joelinton. Bruno Fernandes. Good driving run. Marquinhos. And the first half is done. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
E aqui estão eles. Vamos saudar os nossos jogadores.
And we're underway again.
Portugal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Ball's out once more. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And he's had it nicked away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Vitinha. Gabriel. Marquinhos. And that's gone loose. Bruno Fernandes. Played out wide. Rafael Leao! And he's managed to get rid. Bruno Fernandes. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Vitinha looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
And here's Rafinha. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha.
Este jogo teve uma
What a throw in.
72.306 espectadores.
Vitinha. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's a key interception. Bruno Fernandes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's neat. He's tried one! And the ball's come loose here. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's having a go!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bruno Fernandes. No way through, so back it comes. That's a good run down the left. Wriggles his way through. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. He's picked his way through. The fullback is in acres of space here. Mendes can get it clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Joelinton. Bruno Guimaraes. João Cancelo cuts it out. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Danilo. Rafinha. Rafael Leao.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Pressure coming in from all directions. And they've switched it over to the other side. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Fiddles it through. Rafael Leao. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Linton.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Mendes. Rafael Leao. Just eases him off the ball. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout.
E outros parques circundantes.
Cristiano Ronaldo is over the first kick. One 0.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Portugal are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. And the lead is 2. Brazil can't afford to miss another one.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
This to double their advantage. Oh, good take, keeper committed himself. And they're 2 up. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Portugal are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. And that doubles their lead. He must, but can he? What poise, what noise!
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Rafael Leao is weighed down with pressure on his shoulders. Broad shoulders they have to be. Oh, brilliant! He had to save it, and he did. Lest you need reminding, miss this, and it is over. And stuck away with ice in his veins.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Some can barely watch here, every kick potentially pivotal. Top corner.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Brazil are looking to save match point. That's it! It is done! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and come through.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin, that's all. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
The action has already started, and that's really well manoeuvred.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi. Molina. Martinez! It's loose now and they want to get... Oh, what has happened here? And now they can spring out of defence. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero, described by his national team boss as spectacular. I've always seen him as been brave, very aggressive defensively, but front-footed as well. And let me go into a little more detail on that, because some of the runs he makes are actually quite crazy, and there seems to be a recklessness about it and no order, and he just leaves it to whomever behind him to fill the gap, but I like that in his game.
Okay, interesting. Alvarez. It's out for a goal kick. João Cancelo. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. De Paul. Portugal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Alvarez. Martinez. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's well spotted. Ruben Dias. Rafael Leao. And he was quick to react. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
João Palhinha gives it back. Bruno Fernandes. Now that looks a decent ball. Very nicely done. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well read, and the danger is averted. Look at the space here. João Cancelo has a go! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And it's been taken short. Turns and goes. He's had a shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
And they've got rid. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, that is commitment to the cause. Portugal have their second corner now. De Paul gets it away. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. Alvarez. And they can counter here. McAllister. And it's Messi. Nice physical challenge. And the counter is on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the flag has stayed down. No way through, so back it comes. Has a shot! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Portugal just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Fernandes. Good ball over the top. Molina. Over to the other side. Alvarez. That's been cut out, well played. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao goes pelting down that left-hand side. Oh, he's found him in space! Martinez. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And we've reached half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Portugal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Romero. Molina. Referee's given a throw. Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Vitinha. Here's Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Well, they've got it again. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Ah, he's had it taken off him. De Paul. And it's Messi. For Messi.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Offside again. And it's Messi. Oh, a delicate chip through. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bernardo Silva, Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
McAllister. It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Thinks one through. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bruno Fernandes strokes it back. McAllister. Now it's Messi. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, good spread. He gets big. Danger averted for now. He is through here. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
McAllister.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And that's been... Can he put it away? And again the keeper stands strong.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
Vitinha. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tagliafico getting this one clear. Gonzalez. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rafael Leao. Oh, good ball.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Nuno Mendes. Now there's a shapes to shoot! Oh. And one more try! It's in! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. João Palhinha. De Paul. This is it then, now or never. Oh, that's fabulous. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Messi! Messi plays it short. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Big header! And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
And so they prepare themselves to settle it from the spot. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he's found the net.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
And so the captain steps up. 1-1.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Bruno Fernandes is looking to do his bit. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
McAllister is the man who's second in line. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
So this one to restore parity. That's a good penalty.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
That's how it's done, he made the keeper commit.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Fernandes is the fourth man to step forward for them. And he sticks it away.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Sticks it away.
Good penalty. Completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Diogo Costa must keep this out. This is match point. That's it. It is done. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game. but the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Alvarez! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish right from the top draw, and that's got him off to a flyer!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rafael Leao. There will be a throw-in. Rafael Leao with the cross. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Martinez.
Oh, that was expansive, and
the finish!
And that is doing no harm at all.
oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Tagliafico is there, and he can pick it up.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Bernardo Silva. Passing nice and neat. Messi has a look and plays it forward.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Romero cuts it out. And he's picked out the run.
In with a header!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Now this could be a chance.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He has found a way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. McAllister. Now it's to Paul.
Chance! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's found a way through. Can he put it away?
Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Argentina clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and
Great hit! He has done it!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So is this the start of a comeback?
we're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Ruben Dias, Rafael Leao is sharing after that one. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot a goal! No mistake! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Portugal get themselves back into contention.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming.
To Paul! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Portugal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. João Cancelo looking to hit the byline here. Otamendi tries to clear. Vitinha rolls it backwards.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Alvarez. Now Martinez. Interesting ball. Martinez catches it safely. Molina. And it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Nicely aimed pass. Molina. Fernandes. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. João Palhinha. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Messi, who does have... And the half-time whistle goes. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Romero. Molina. Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that has been knocked clear. Distributed tidily.
Might want to be careful there.
Molina is fouled. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi. Molina. And it's Otamendi. Oh, they can break here. Bernardo Silva. He's picked his way through. That's a decent clearance. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Messi. De Paul. And he's been shifted off it. Alvarez, given the lift of his goal. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Tagliafico.
Great chance! It's in!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Argentina take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Alvarez.
And Bernardo Silva!
Messi. Now Romero. Otamendi. And he thumps it clear. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Messi. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he was quick to react. McAllister. Now it's Martinez. Nuno Mendes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
João Neves. And it's Cancelo. João Palhinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal have reclaimed it. Fernandes. Alvarez. Tagliafico. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
McAllister. For De Paul. McAllister. And it's Otamendi. Fernandes. And Gonzalez. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Big chance! Really well taken goal. And the lead is extended still further.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So now the difference is 3. Bruno Fernandes. It's a throw-in. João Felix. João Palhinha. Portugal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Bernardo Silva. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Molina. He is through here. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's found a way through.
Bernardo Silva!
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Brilliantly cut out. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.